Check it, check it, check it. As I step to the mic with the B-boy stance, to the brave heart MCs, I wouldn't take a chance. Keep quiet while the MC rap, and if you disrespect me, it's the big paper.
All right, down here on Ludlow in front, my boy Nick's in front of Lawyer's building. Now Nick, in Hamilton it's a little bit different than other parts of the country. If you're looking for a lawyer, you come to Lawyer building.
Yeah, I mean...
They're all in there sleeping. You kind of just go room to room and kind of dote on them as they're in bed. You pick one that looks
when your child
trustworthy.
is 5 years old, you know, once you have your second child, once that child hits 5 years old, you know, people come through, they run tests on them, and they determine whether or not they're good enough to be a lawyer. And if so,
they enter the academy. You start on the bottom in the basement, and you work your way to the top. Now, the very best lawyer gets that top room.
Yeah, that's for the, you know, the top. Well, he'll get you.
If we can get
OJ couldn't get that lawyer.
If we can get,
he tried.
If we can get the rights to get the documentary underway, there's a lot of legal red tape, as you can imagine, lawyers. The documentary on Lawyers Building is hopefully going to hit about 2017, around the time of, you know, Guardians of the Galaxy 2, but.
There's going to be a big lawyer fest, you know, it's going to be...
There'll be a con. There'll be lawyer con. We'll subpoena you, but read them their rights on these chips, man.
I can't even stop smiling. Dale Jr. Foods.
I never heard of them.
Creole and green onion.
Now, Nick, the reason I picked these out, not only were they $1,
yeah, it's 10 for 10. You can't go wrong.
Earlier in 2014, we did a 3-part Zapp's review, Zapp's chips. We tried a bunch of different flavors, I believe 8. And Zapp's is a Louisiana-style chip, and Creole is a Louisiana-style thing. And so when I saw these, it was almost like baiting me.
And we loved it, man. It was voted top flavor by all of us, you know, the Creole and onion.
Oh yeah, the sweet onion. And so
this one that happens to be Creole and green onion, a little different, you know, more on the chive taste.
I definitely it's gonna have a little bit more of a spiciness to it.
I'm gonna pop these bad boys open.
Yeah. Oh man, I just saw a lawyer looking out at me.
Wow, it smelled really good as soon as I opened it up. It smells a little different. It kind of it has that little familiar from like your sour cream and onion chips. But it smells a little different. I'm gonna get one of these nice seasoned ones. And
no, this isn't a post-apocalyptic. There are people in this town. Okay, we see some of them coming.
The chip is really good. It's really fresh. The season, wow. It took a second, but there's something. Yeah, it's kind of like a spicy, you know, kick kind of washed over at the end. I wasn't expecting it. It's actually, you know, it's a nice surprise. You know, first you take a bite into it and it just tastes kind of like a lightly flavored sour cream and onion chip. But
now, you're not getting any kind of like third-degree burns. We're not going to have to get a lawyer involved, are we, to sue Dell?
I don't know. You know, there is no warning on here. It just, you know, a rant about family heritage, you know. I don't know whose family this guy's talking about.
Yeah.
Not mine. But wow, I gotta say, it's not particularly my flavor, but they're really good. The seasoning, I think it's just right. It's got that good kind of combination of the green onion and the Creole. I'm gonna hand these over.
Yeah, I'm interested to try them, and I'm looking at my clock. It's like 2:57. I think we can make the 3 o'clock tour of Lawyers Building.
Yeah, good.
So we'll film the rest of this in a second.
I need to talk to them about if this chips make me too thirsty.
What's up, everybody? You're watching Review the World. Okay, Dell Jr. I don't know the guy, but somebody in my earpiece is telling me to say, I hope these chips don't crash and burn like your daddy did.
Oh.
I mean, I don't know what that means.
Well, that's heritage, though. Wouldn't that...
Well, my earpiece just went out. They're gone. That voice in my ear tells me how to review all these products. There's something, I'm trying to put my finger on it, very like, kind of like woodsy, kind of, it's not a great
like
flavor.
A hickory?
Maybe, yeah, like a hickory sort of. For whatever reason, and this is just me going straight, you know, to you. This tastes like what you'd find like in a gerbil cage, man.
Oh.
Like, I mean, the Creole is kind of dancing on my tongue, and that's okay. I don't know if it's the chip, the actual potato chip, or what, but like, I'm just getting a really kind of musty, woodsy, yeah, so let me take another bite, man. I think the final verdict, it's not Nick. It sure as hell ain't me.